Hello you beautiful creatures, you join us back again. So if you don't know what this is basically our top 5 bands of 2022. If you need a little bit of explaining, we did it in the previous video. This is the kind of next part of that video. So this is our review of 2022, but we've kind of condensed it all down into micro videos for you guys. So this section is our top 5 bands of 2022. I think it's going to be controversial. I think it's going to be very controversial. We've seen quite a few bands this year, haven't we?
Especially if you include Download.
Yes, we've been spoiled rotten. Like, we really have, from Download, going to different gigs as well. Like, it has been absolute madness. So what we're going to do is we are going to do the top 5 countdown. We're going to go from 5 to 1. So 5 being the worst.
No, not the worst, no. We haven't really had a negative band.
No, it hasn't been the band's fault. But yeah, our experience has been kind of tarnished by what's been going on around us.
No, these are, I think with these, it's not the worst, it's the fact these are our top 5, the ones we've enjoyed the most.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting then.
In post edit, I've noticed you'd have to flip the video because all the writing comes out backwards.
Oh dear, this is going to be very interesting. Also, you're not very well in the video.
No,
there we go, that's better. We believe in an equal relationship. Forget the gender stereotypes. They're so 1960s. Anyway, without further ado,
At number 5,
our top 5 bands of 2022 are...
number 5, I've got Powerwolf at Download.
Whoa, okay, I've got Ice Nine Kills. Damn, interesting. Ice Nine Kills are great.
They are great.
They are phenomenal. Like, I'm a simp for a lot of people, okay? I'm a lover. I really am. And Spencer Charnas, what a man. What a man. Yes, I've got his face on my bosom now. Enough. But seeing them live, seeing the stage, the theatrics, the props, we really love a band that goes into the theatrics of things. Each song is based on a different horror movie as well, which we absolutely adore. Also, the song kind of takes on the feel and the theme of the movie. So, for example, Ex Mortis, my favourite song, Evil Dead, it's kind of kooky and creepy and all the goodness, whereas Take Your Pick from My Bloody Valentine,
it's just savage all the way through.
They've got Corpse Grinder in it, and you know it's going to be heavy. If you haven't listened to Ice Nine Kills before, you really need to. Explain.
So, I chose Powerwolf because we'd had a bit of a rotten Saturday, and we went, and it was our first time seeing Powerwolf, and they literally knocked it out of the park. Also, that we also met Roel and Folk Maria in the guest area.
Folk Maria, we stan you.
And they were so humble and lovely.
Yeah.
Wished me a happy birthday because it was my birthday weekend.
So, just adding on a little bit to that, like, I know this is going to be in a different video, in a different category. Download RIP, would fully recommend it, because when you're in the guest area, you never know who you're going to walk past.
We walked past Wargasm, God knows how many times.
Paddy Considine as well.
Paddy Considine was there. Apparently, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden had a after-show party in the guest area on
That's
Saturday.
so hardcore, I love that.
And they were up until silly o'clock in the morning, we could hear them.
Yeah. Like, Powerwolf, I agree, absolutely blew it out of the park. Like, it was their first time at Download as well. Get them back to Download. Same with Ice Nine Kills as well. That was their first time?
No, they've been before. Second time, I think.
I think it was their second or third time, but get them back to Download. Like, these guys were absolutely phenomenal. We really love a band that's got substance, don't we? Yeah. So they've got something about them, they've got some kind of lore, and Ice Nine Kills and Powerwolf, they really do have that, so we fully recommend both those bands. At number 4,
Twin Temple Download.
Oh, okay, I said Sleep Token. Go on, you take this one first.
I got a drumstick.
You got a drumstick.
We saw Twin Temple when they supported Ghost They were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But what made this one better is that we got to the barrier. We walked into the tent during Fire from the Gods, and I saw a gap at the barrier, grabbed it, and a lot of people left after Fire from the Gods, I think, because Korn were going to be on. So we got the barrier straight away for Twin Temple. They came on, pretty much the same set, fantastic. They gave us a lot of attention.
Well, it's probably because I cried at them, to be honest. I'm a crier. I'm a massive crier when it comes to bands, and I hate to say it, but it works. Having severe, like, mental health issues seems to be a positive nowadays and get you quite a few bits and pieces, so you're welcome. Sleep Token. I'm
not taking anything away from Sleep Token. They were phenomenal as
so
well.
Sleep Token, their concept is they're like a collective of people that have joined together, led by this individual called the Vessel, and he
channels sleep.
Yeah, so he wants to go to sleep because every time he sleeps he hears this like unearthly music, this incomprehensible music, and he tries to translate it to people. And honestly, the sound, the music, the experience, like, if I could say I had a religious experience, I've had quite a few, strangely enough. It was like a religious experience.
And you were at the barrier.
Yeah. We're very fortunate that we get to the barrier for quite a lot of these things. However,
it's all about planning.
It's all about planning. We're the kind of couple that we plan. I use my boobs, which is great. No, we don't push.
No.
If we know that people have been waiting for a long time, we will never ever push. Never ever do that at a gig, at a concert, at a festival. You're not cute.
No, but if we see a gap, we'll go for it.
Yeah, exactly, because we're not necessarily pushing into somebody else's space. I would never force somebody out of their space that they've been waiting to have for a long time, because that is just not okay.
But we're going away on a tangent.
Yeah, exactly. Like Sleep Token, I would fully recommend listening to their sound. Each song is different, but you can still definitely tell that it's Sleep Token. A
testament to their work is that they announced the tour and they sold out within a couple of hours.
Devastated.
We were busy working, so we couldn't get hold of the tickets.
I am absolutely devastated. If anybody knows of anybody who wants to sell tickets to Sleep Token, let us know. Preferably in the Nottingham, Manchester area, though, because
we can get to those places.
Yeah, we can get to those places, but yeah, they. Again, I'm fangirling too much, but honestly, Sleep Token, please give them a listen to. Okie dokie. Now, number three. Ba-ba-la-ba-ba.
Parkway Drive.
Powerwolf.
Where? Download?
Collectively. Collectively. I don't know, it's just... Even though we had a bad time at the gig, there's just something about them. They are next level. Like,
they've been going for a long time as well.
Hell yeah, they've been going for a long time, and they are very big in like the European kind of circuit anyway, but people are only just picking them up in the UK, which is a massive shame. You know, there's a lot of vlogs out and stuff like that about, could Powerwolf be the next big thing? Well, yeah, they can, because they already are. It's like a few other bands that we've seen, you know. We've been to certain gigs where they're on a tiny stage, yet you look at something like Hellfest, it's massive, it's huge.
Like, look at, for Download, Spirit Box.
Yeah.
The tent was overflowing.
Get them to a bigger stage. I wouldn't say the same for Sleep Token, because I feel like the vibe fit. The darkness, the intimacy, it fit. They deserve a bigger space. However, for their aesthetic, I think they should stay in the same place.
But Spirit Box are just they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and
they're touring with Ghost. They've done all sorts.
Yeah, and back to Powerwolf, you know, they're the same. Like, their set pieces are gorgeous, phenomenal. That's what I really enjoyed about seeing them in their own gig.
Yeah, they just needed a bigger space.
Yeah. Honestly, they did, because the crowd was so crushing. You could tell it was oversold. You really could. And unfortunately, a lot of people seem to have lost their manners who went to go and see them, because we had an awful time. If you do want to see that, check out those videos. So what I'm going to do is, with every single thing that I've mentioned in these videos, I'm going to pop up a timestamp so you can check them out, so you understand where we're coming from. I'm going to clarify now. Every single horrible experience we've had has had nothing to do with the bands.
No.
It's not their fault. Even Malevolent, you know, where we had the issues with Ice Nine Kills, it wasn't Malevolent's fault. Really wasn't. It just seems since the pandemic's happened,
there's a minority that want to ruin it for the majority.
People have just lost their minds and become cavemen, but not the kind of lovable ones.
And we've seen a lot of lovable ones.
We have. But yeah, Powerwolf,
Yeah.
They've got a special place in my heart. Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, my favourite song.
Dancing with the Dead.
They are phenomenal. Parkway Drive.
Parkway Drive. Absolutely amazing set. The energy. This was your technically first proper metalcore gig.
Yeah.
Because you have smatterings that download if you go like Ice Nine
Yeah,
Kills.
I am more power metal, classic rock, hard rock, theatrical rock, shock rock, stuff like that.
Parkway Drive, they are legends almost. I'd say they're legends. They've been going for a long time.
Yeah.
From Byron Bay in Australia.
Yeah.
We were lucky that we went down to the Q&A as well.
So informative.
So informative and tiring because we drove there and back because we're idiots.
It's for the content. You're welcome.
But to see them live and hearing Winston's voice.
He's like a golden retriever. He's got golden retriever energy.
And the pyro as well.
Yeah, crushed. Or if you want to tan my love, just go to the front for Parkway Drive, you lose your eyebrows.
Or go to the front for Powerwolf as well, and you lose your eyebrows.
Or Rammstein. Oh, I nearly died. Good times.
But yes,
good times.
I really enjoyed Parkway Drive. And they're going to download, so I can't wait to see them
Can't
again.
wait. Really can't wait. Are you ready?
So, number 2.
Da 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 da.
Battle Beast.
I keep forgetting what I've written. Twin Temple. Oh, for God's sake.
This was my idea.
Yeah, you can tell. Because I'm an idiot. I never thought that satanic doo-wop would just work. But it does. It does. Okay, like Twin Temple, one of their songs is Let's Have a Satanic Orgy.
And the music video is a cartoon.
It's like Betty Boop meets Blue movie. Something blue, something for the dads. But honestly,
Rob Bagnall, that's for you.
Twin Temple, I cannot get over them. Their stage presence, their power, their personality.
They're a couple.
Yeah.
And it gels.
And you can tell. Oh,
yes,
you
especially at the end.
I salute you. Love each other as you want. I don't care. But Twin Temple, we got a pick, we got a drumstick. Like, that probably swayed my opinion a little bit. However,
when we saw them at Ghost, you fell in love.
Immediately.
You absolutely fell in love with them, and we are very much looking forward to when they announce a UK tour.
Please do it.
Because they do VIP experiences, and that's something we want to do. We'd want to meet them.
Yeah. My bucket list VIP experience is Alice Cooper. That's my bucket list because, my God, if anything happens to him before I meet him, it's not going to end well. But honestly, to meet them and to talk about their belief system and how passionate they are is just... If you ever get the chance to see Twin Temple, whether it be at a festival or a gig in general, please just go and see them. Give them a chance because they're fun. Phenomenal.
They're fun. Battle Beast. So I got the tickets for Battle Beast for Lou's birthday. And... they were phenomenal. I'm going to keep using that word. The venue was very intimate. Very, very, very intimate. To the point where they would literally set the fire alarms off multiple times.
Yeah, they did.
But I'll pick it up in a minute. But we got front and centre. Right, and Nora was right in our faces. She didn't even... For us, she wouldn't have needed a microphone. Her voice is that powerful. And the rest of the band were having a great time. You got some alcohol off them.
I don't know what it was, but it was great.
And you got a set list.
I did.
And during Beyond the Burning Skies, you started crying and Nora noticed and started serenading you. So...
I've realised that my sexuality has changed this year. It's not a surprise to everybody else, but somehow it's become a surprise to me. However, I like both, okay? Told Gareth and he was like, I know. Is it because of Nora? I don't know, might be. Anyway, on another note, number 1. This is going to be interesting.
Yes.
Ba ba la ba ba ba.
Ghost.
Battle Beast.
See, I knew Battle Beast would be your number 1.
So, this year, for my picks, I've gone on experience and the way that they've made me feel. Now, if we'd have done it last year, no, before the pandemic,
yeah,
when we'd seen Ghost for the first time,
yeah,
they would be my number 1 because they are. I know a lot of people say that they're shoved down your throat. It's for a good reason. They are next to none. I'm taking your pick. I'm so sorry about that. But I've kind of got to justify myself. They are next to none. Their shows are fantastic. However, Battle Beast for me. So it's a choice between, for my birthday, it was a choice between 3 Days Grace or Battle Beast. And honestly,
they're performing on the same day in neighbouring venues.
Yeah, I've got a sixth sense. I've seen enough dead people to know that. I am so glad that I went with my gut feeling for Battle Beast because honestly, it was one of the best gigs of my life. Those guys.
You're welling up, aren't you?
Those guys are just magical. Nora is such a genuine, lovely person. Every time I put up on Instagram or YouTube about Battle Beast, about Nora, they always like it, they always comment, and you don't get that a lot with bands. And I'm not being funny or anything, but they are very, very up there. They are high up there.
If we watched a video from Hellfest and they were on the main stage,
massive crowd,
huge crowd. Yet they're in academy venues in this country, and I don't think they've even performed at Download.
Get Battle Beast to Download.
Andy Copping, I hope you're watching this. We'd like to know if you're watching.
Look,
we love your cowboy hat.
I'm doing your job for you, mate. I'm scouting out all these bands for you. Where's my money at? Come on. Yeah, so that's why I picked Battle Beast.
I picked Ghost because they're my favourite band. Honestly, and that we met Papa.
He was phenomenal.
He was great.
Was so genuine.
Yeah. But yeah, they always know how to put on a good show. And we've finally got some mummy dust this year.
That's not drugs.
It's money.
It's not drugs.
It's fake money.
It's not drugs.
No, that's monkey dust.
If anybody reports me for this, I will find you. That one person, on all my videos, I only seem to get one dislike, and it's got to be the same person. I will find you.
You might live in this town.
Oh, I wonder who it could be. Yeah, Ghost, Battle Beast, I would say they were definitely up there.
Yeah.
And European bands just know how to do it. They slap, they get it. You feel
Scandinavian.
Yeah.
Scandinavian bands.
I think I'm a little bit in love with Scandinavians.
Because I really want to go see Sabaton. Unfortunately, I'm working when they're touring.
Damn it.
But they're from Sweden.
Yeah.
Who else?
Walkings we're getting into. They're not necessarily
Germany.
Yeah. Europeans again, you feel like you're a part of a community. You're part of something bigger, and that's what I love about these communities. I'm not saying that UK bands don't get that, but I don't know, maybe I am. You just don't seem to get that same community feel, that same wholesome feel that you get when you go. Walkings, we've only seen them the first time this year.
Yeah.
And you literally wanted to go into battle with them towards the end. I would die for you, and I've only seen you play for 5 minutes. But I would. Same with Ghost, meeting Papa, I suppose that really helped. He was such a genuine guy.
Yeah.
He had time for everybody. He's very little as well.
But even though he had a perspex screen, he would stand in front of the screen
and talk to you.
And talk to us, and he'd just move behind it for the photo.
His eyes were piercing.
But it's their stage presence as well.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what stage they're on at Download, whether they're headlining the second stage.
Get them headlining.
Or if they're subbing for... I reckon if they were subbing, they'd be subbing for Metallica.
Metallica, for sure. Let us know down below, opinion, how do you feel about Download playing for 2 nights? Metallica playing for 2 nights. Curious to find out. Just pop it down below. But yes, that's our top 5
bands
of 2022. What are we going to do next?
I think we should do conventions.
Okay. So if you want to follow on to the next video, we are going to do our top 5 favourite conventions of 2022. We've only got 2 more after that. So this is basically our 2022 wrapped up in a small series for you guys. So you can kind of, yeah.
Instead of one big video.
Instead of one big video, because we've got a lot to talk about, as you can tell. This video is 20 minutes long. I'm going to have to cut it down. Okay, so we shall see you in the next video, potentially. Bye.
Bye.